what's near and dear to you, and most of those things are shaped by something in your life that has taught you something. Today's just one day. There are thousands and thousands of days ahead of you that will continue to help you emerge into the leader that you are and how you kind of show up in the world. And every day is full of lessons, and make time, be thoughtful about how you learn. You all learn differently. And right now, that's one thing that's still really emerging with you at the age you're at. How do you learn, and what does it look like? Because truly understanding how you learn and how you take information and how you absorb it and what you do with it will shape who you are and how you show up. And no two of you will have the same story in how you move through that. So be comfortable in it, be confident, be true to yourself, but know you're going to continue to change throughout your life based on things happening around you. And just take every moment as a gift. It's a gift to helping shape your leadership. That's what I really view it.
I just want to say thank you guys for having us here. You've spent a lot of time listening to us say a lot of different things, but in truth, I think as Kathleen said, we learn a lot from you. And you guys are very incredible women who have so much to offer this world. And I was telling a few people earlier on that, when we talk in my Young Women's Council about, the prospect of going to an MBA program or to business school, and we consider, do you really want to spend $150,000 on a graduate program, which really you're just paying for a network. People pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for a network. And right now, in these last few days, you guys have had your own network to build, and I really encourage you guys to keep in touch, because your journey, you're just at the beginning of the journey, and it's going to go in so many different directions. And if you can keep this group together to share that journey as you move along, I think you will all find an incredible support network in each other. So I was telling people early, get that Facebook group going, share your stories every summer about where you're going, what you've been doing, because this kind of a network, it can be really difficult to find. People really struggle to find people who inspire them. And only the lucky people are ones who find friends who inspire them all the time. So really, stay in touch, keep with each other, because it'll just keep pushing you as you kind of move along in your life journeys. But I'd also like to echo what Leanne said as well. Be confident. You're wonderful, beautiful women who are going to make huge impacts in the world, whatever you do. So be sure of yourself, and remember that any impact, no matter how big or how small, makes a difference in people's lives. And I encourage you to keep growing and learning and doing wonderfully well in this world.
Be passionate. Find your passion. Follow it. Do what you love. Figure out what it is that you love, and then figure out how to get paid for it. Don't be driven by that. My God, I've got to get a job. What do you love? How can I get paid for it? Know that you're going to change 100 times. You're going to you will have 14 different careers, separate different careers statistically. That's what we have guessed for people currently in high school. Wow, look at the opportunities. Find out, search for what's right, what's going on well and right in the world. And I think the last piece is really paying it forward. When you look at the three of us today, and look at the four of us with Giva, I mean, we took a day out of our lives. I took a day out of vacation. This took a train up from New York on a Saturday when she could be teaching computer classes. This one flew in from Las Vegas and lives in Minneapolis. When you look at it, why did we do this? Do you have any sense of why we did this? Is it because we really liked hearing ourselves talk? Why did we do this?
Because you want to build leaders like yourselves.
Absolutely. We are so committed to the future. That's why all the people who are working here are doing this. And so my request of you is to pay it forward, is to do the same thing. Look at the girls in middle school who you could play basketball with or teach how to make a robot or do something along that line, and make sure that this becomes a part of you for the rest of your life. Because you're going to learn something from every single person you meet, male or female, particularly people who are really different from you, and you're going to have something to share with them too.
And I will end with be yourself no matter what. One thing that I think drives me all the time is remembering to have an attitude of gratitude for anything. And that's the worst things that happen in your life and the best things that happen. And the third thing I will say, and I have to do this for myself every day, is ask myself, what am I thinking? And why do I ask myself that? It's important because whatever I'm thinking is the way my day is going to go. So if I'm thinking resentment and anger and upset and it's not going to work, that's how my day goes. So I have to shift my thinking. So every day I have to try to ask myself, what am I thinking? So that's what I'm going to offer that to you when you wake up in the morning. What am I thinking? Because your thoughts will definitely lead to the results you'll get, whatever you do. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here yet again.